Hey everybody, we are at the Villages Charter School, and a lot of people probably don't realize this that live here in the Villages, and a lot of outsiders are probably like, why is there this big huge high school in a retirement community?
And this is only one of the very many schools that have popped up in this community. So we decided we'd answer that question.
Yes.
To start off, there are actually 6 schools in the Villages. Okay, there are 3 in Buffalo Ridge, and that is Buffalo Ridge Villages Charter Elementary, Villages Charter Middle, and the brand new Villages Charter Autism Center. In Middleton,
which is where we're at now,
a Villages Charter Elementary, a Villages Charter Middle School, and the massive Villages Charter High School. There being only one high school covers all of the kids coming from the Buffalo Ridge side and all of the kids coming here from Middleton. Now,
where do the kids come from?
Where are the kids coming from?
Where are the kids coming from?
Because that's everyone's question. Why did the retirement communities
you have to be at least 19 to live in the Villages officially.
Unless you're in Middleton or some of those few
there's
community areas.
some family neighborhoods, but even the kids that live in the family neighborhoods here can't get into the Villages Charter School.
That's not what these schools are for. These schools are actually a perk for working for the Villages. If you work for the Villages proper, which has over 4,500 employees, or if you are one of the
partners,
which I think covers about 300-ish companies, you have the ability to get a voucher to take your children to these charter schools. From my own personal experience, these schools are better than schools that you would pay for.
It's a private school.
It's a private school that you get as a perk for working for one of these companies.
It's a private school with no tuition.
Yes.
The parents don't have to pay anything other than donating time, and that's one thing they do here, which is, I think, neat because it keeps the parents involved, and I think it's better for the students as well, is that the parents all have to dedicate time to kind of like a little classroom thing, plus also working concession stands, stuff like that during games.
It's two-part. Half of your parent involvement hours are informational.
PI hours.
PI hours, yes. Parent involvement hours. And half of them are informational. And so, like he said, it's kind of like you sit down, there's classes, there's workshops. If sometimes you're just talking about the developmental psychology of a kid this age, which is great, honestly. Just as a parent, if you've never experienced it, if you've never learned it, if you did learn it, just as that refresher to remind yourself this is where you're at. And then on the second half, you have volunteer hours, and that's where it comes into working concession stands and selling tickets. There are a lot of different options for the involvement hours. I think we just automatically were super attracted to working concessions and stuff, and going to seeing all the games.
We sold lots of hot dogs and hamburgers.
We got to meet a lot of recruiters, a lot of college recruiters coming through here, checking the kids out. I mean, I think we just really enjoyed that aspect of it a lot.
And the one thing I learned from the parent involvement or the classroom type thing is that these kids are all getting free food for breakfast and lunch.
Yes.
Free meals.
All the kids get free meals. It's part of a choice that they made here. You do have to have a certain number to qualify, but then they chose to offer it to all of the children. And then they also chose to increase the quality of those meals. There's only, I think it's like 1 or 2 ounces of protein that have to be offered, and they're offering more than double that.
5 or 6 or something like that.
Exactly. And then they made a point to move away from prefab style carbohydrates and things like that. They're going for a more natural approach.
Yeah.
Our kids are eating better here and for free than most kids are.
And probably in a regular school setting. Yes.
Well, absolutely in a regular school setting, because the standards aren't higher. What they did was they took the state standard and then they raised it.
And it's subsidized by the Villages. Actually, the Villages are they're paying a lot of these costs, and it's free education and it's good education. The school is ranked very, very high in everything. We have a kid in football. There's the helmets. they're using the concussion helmets that they
The
started
concussion
using
preventative helmets that came into the NFL. They actually started using them here 1 year before.
before the NFL.
And they are
And
$1,600 helmets.
$1,600 helmets
Yes.
that they are doing. So it's amazing
It is.
the amount of money that they're pouring into the education. Well, the other thing we didn't even talk about either is the what's it called for college for
The Buffalo Promise.
the Promise.
The Buffalo Promise is offered to every student that attends the Villages High School. And the way it works is for every year that child attends, you get a scholarship that is applicable to further education. So if you attend here for 2 years, you get a scholarship. And then if you attend here for 4 years, you actually get a larger one. So for each and every year that you are a student here, it increases the size of the Buffalo Promise scholarship that you get to walk away with. All you have to do is attend and graduate, and you can take and put that toward higher education.
Every student gets a scholarship. They all
Every
graduate
single
with
one.
a scholarship, which is amazing. And it's just it's amazing.
Yeah,
It is.
It's a private school combined with a magnet school. It just, the opportunities here are insane. If the students can think of an interest, I guarantee you there is a club, there is a sport, there is a group, there is something here that has taken that on. And if not,
Yeah.
they can absolutely make a point and have it take charge.
Well, and they can actually kind of have a college credit or a college jump start before they even leave here. The
Yes.
programs, I forget what they called them, but they have different things.
They can leave here with an AA. They
Yeah.
have, I believe, 8 different points of focus that they can study here.
Yeah.
And from engineering to nursing to all kinds of things they can get their hands into before they even walk out as a graduated senior.
I know the home building part of that, they have the students actually build some of the homes in the villages.
Yes, they do.
And
Yes, they do.
and they get graded on it. So it's a cool little thing, and they get a lot of experience and everything before they even walk out of the high school.
And before anybody makes this assumption, this is not something that comes out of your amenity fees.
Yeah.
This is something completely separate. This is backed heavily by the Morse family.
Yes.
This is
Well, and
this
I
is
know
a
the
different
reason
setup.
they did it too is because they want to bring in workers. And what a perk to be able to work for the villages and have your kids be able to go to this school and get this kind of education and get these kind of opportunities. It's
The
amazing.
first time I laid eyes on what really encompassed these schools, I vowed that I would wash dishes, I would clean bathrooms, I would do whatever I had to do to get them in and to allow them to graduate from these schools.
Yeah.
It's everything that I wanted, all the way through college. In fact, it rivals many colleges. Many colleges.
It's bigger than a lot of colleges.
And so I discussed the local schools and the options and the things that the kids were looking for, and this just it's everything and then some.
Yeah. It's amazing. It is.
I mean, who can say that their performing arts center in their high school had labeled acts come through to christen it?
Yeah, Rick Springfield's coming through in a couple, starting off the next season here.
Yeah.
So, playing here in the high school.
The Spin Doctors were here.
Ace Frehley from KISS.
Yeah.
A lot, it's like, okay.
Howie
They're like,
Mandel was here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're bringing a lot of people. The Top Chef show is coming through here and everything too. And it's like,
Yes. There is a Top
So-
Chef series coming through.
Yeah. So it's incredible. Trying to think if there's anything else I was trying to bring up.
It's an interesting addition, and I think it really does. For one, it does bring the kind of workers that they want here.
Yeah.
It's an amazing perk. I mean, I've never had that kind of an opportunity attached to a career, ever.
Yeah. But there's a lot of residents that live here that don't really know what the school's purpose actually is, or who actually the students are.
What its purpose is, who
Yeah.
pays for
Or
it,
who pays
who
for
gets
it.
to go here. So we thought we'd answer some of those questions
Yeah,
for you.
because we have heard people say, well, I live here, I pay for this. No,
No, it doesn't work that way.
You don't.
It doesn't.
You don't.
But this helps bring in the staff that help you.
Yes, yeah. So that's what it's all about.
Exactly.
And it was a brilliant idea, and it's been around this is the 23rd year, 22nd, 23rd. They got straight A's in all their whatever you would call it. I guess they're grading by the state
This high school is actually in the top 5% educationally worldwide.
in the world.
Not not just the state, not just the country, but actually worldwide. We are in the top 5%.
I think top 2% in the country.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, it's amazing.
So it is
It's-
an absolutely exceptional educational opportunity.
So if you're looking to move here and you have a family and you want to work for the Villages, it's the A1 number
Or
one perk, I
any
believe.
of the Friends of the Villages. There's
Yeah.
a giant list of companies that you can get a voucher.
All the
through.
restaurants, retail around here, the
Mm-hmm.
grocery stores, all of them, they offer vouchers. Usually
And it is absolutely worth it.
20 hours a week or something like that. A lot of them are,
Yeah,
some of them, but yeah, it's incredible.
it is.
So just wanted to give you a little bit of an update here on what the charter school is all about and why is there a big, huge high school in a retirement community.
That's why.
This is why. So till next time, everybody, take care.
Bye.